In a few moments, we're going to get to one of the Busan famous filming spots for the film Chingu, Friend. In English, it's called Friend. It's in Korean, it's called Chingu. There's Chingu 2 and Chingu 1. This is one of the locations where it was filmed, and this is where the sign used to be, but they took it down. So, yeah, I'll show you the proof of that too. So this is where the sign used to be. There used to be a big sign here that said Chingu filming location, and it showed like pictures that were filmed here in the original movie. So, yeah, it's really cool. Like in the movie, I think in the opening scene, all the kids are playing in a tube in the ocean. And that was actually filmed like right here. It's probably filmed somewhere around here. At some point, they filmed Chingu around here. It's really slippery here because it rained yesterday. It didn't actually rain that much yesterday, but it did rain. So it's a little bit slippery. It's a little bit muddy. But anyways, this is the original film site for Chingu, and I'm assuming they must have filmed the raft scene somewhere in the waters here, climbing up on these rocks. Really beautiful coastline. Yeah, as I said, like back on the road over there, the road behind us looks all like this down from the road, which I have walked across this whole coastline from the village before. Dangerous, I guess. Yeah, you can see there, right? Yeah, there's really big cliffs, and then they have the big guards on it. And I guess it's really dangerous, right? Because it's roped off, and the sign here says this is a prohibited. That says Tongjae Guyak, which means prohibited area. So yeah, it's pretty cool, right? They have these huge mountains on the top, not mountains, these cliffs here with these rocks, these loose rocks, and it looks like they can fall down and be quite dangerous. And I gotta make sure I don't get my camera smacked off by a bongo. This is Daebyeon, and it's very beautiful. Yeah, welcome to Daebyeon, everybody. So there are some people here, and there's some ships in the harbor, and I mean, this place is really, out of the 3 villages I went to today, this is the busiest one. Normally, pre-coronavirus, this place is like popping. Like, this road would be super packed, especially on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, like you can see, they got lots of different like fishing products here. You got a lot of agricultural products, not agricultural, seafood products here. So you can see everybody's out here. You got tons of fish and fish-related stuff, and people are out here buying that stuff. They have festivals here and stuff too. They have like they got festivals going on here during normal times, and they got some motels people can stay at if you want to do a little vacation here. There's no beach or anything in Daebyeon, but it's a big harbor, and it's really cool. This is Gijang, right? Yeah, it's really beautiful. Right? It's very old. It's like a very old style place here. Very quiet pace of life, and some fishing boats. I guess the people go out. They probably won't be going out now because there's Jukdo in the distance. We're gonna go over to Jukdo, check it out, of Daebyeon. Why it's called Daebyeon. All right. So why is it called Daebyeon? Look at that squid. Okay, this was called Daebyeon Cho, right? And Daebyeon, as I said before, probably means big. Dae probably means big. Everybody knows Dae, Jung, So, big, medium, small. And Byeon probably means Daebyeon. Daebyeon means coastline, right? So this was probably originally named with Hanja characters. Daebyeon-ri means big coastline. But Daebyeon in Korean also means feces. So this school was called It was called Daebyeon Elementary School. And of course, you know, potty humor elementary students call it, you know, they're laughing all this. So now they changed it. It's called Yongam Chodenakyo. So that's pretty cool. All right, we are at the bridge to Jukdo, and we're gonna explore the ex-army base, abandoned army base island. So we're here in Jukdo. We are here on Jukdo Island. We are exploring Jukdo Island, and there's a mailbox right here. I don't know who the hell is getting mail to Jukdo Island. Clearly it's barbed wired up. You know, I don't know, like, this is weird. Is it an abandoned military base? Is it still in usage? Because, you know, the military bases in Korea that are in use, you can't just walk up to them like this. They're all barbed wired off and such. So if this is open like this, it should be okay to walk around and film. There is the pathway, and it looks like there's a pathway to the spot here. So we're just gonna climb across here. Watch out for the barbed wire. Don't slip in the water, although it is shallow. But what the heck is this place? There's an abandoned military fortress here, it looks like. And here's another, I mean, how bizarre is this? Another mailbox that is clearly not in use. There's nothing in there. And if you peek through here, you can see that there's some steps going up to the island. This does not look like it's in use at all. But it's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Goes along this way. Yeah, I guess it's like an old military fortress type thing. I don't know if it's still in use. I don't think so. I don't know how people would get in. And Jukdo is, in fact, gated off for some reason. As I said, it looks like it was an ex-military base, but I don't see any signs that it's like functioning. Because, I mean, look at this wall here. The fence is dilapidated, and you know, it looks pretty run down. But, who knows, right? Who knows what's going on here? The mystery of Jukdo. What is it? What are they trying to stop people from going to see here? Is it just a, you know, is it maybe it's haunted with ghosts or something? I don't know. So this is Jukdo once again. We're back on Jukdo. These rocks are super slippery. It's actually pretty dangerous. I could slip in because I'm not wearing boots. You should really be wearing boots if you want to come out here. But you know, here's the backside of the island, and it's pretty nice. Yeah, it's pretty abandoned. There's the backside. There's definitely, yeah, this place is definitely an abandoned military base. But yeah, pretty cool. I gotta say, pretty cool.